are feeling well, you're not too tired, you've had something to eat, you've got a drink available. If you need to have a rest at any time, please hit the pause button. And as always, make sure your midwife or consultant knows that you're going to be taking part in some YouTube exercises. So, we are going to start seated for our warm-up. And all we're going to do is, to start off, is align you up while you're sat down. Before we start, I just want to apologise if the dogs bark. They're being a bit loud today. So, we are seated in the middle of our chair. Our ankles are underneath our knees if possible. Hips, knees and ankles are all in line and your toes are facing forwards. If you are sat backwards, I just want you to lift through your pelvis, so that, thinking about that bowl of water, and make sure that it is level. You haven't got a slight tilt forwards and backwards. Our ribs are over our hips and we're not flaring out at the front, so you just want to take a really nice exhale as you sink your ribs back towards the back of the chair without moving through the pelvis. The shoulders are over the ribs and we are extending tall through the crown of our head as if we're being pulled up through an imaginary string, and our jaw is parallel to the floor. You're going to take a really nice big inhale through your nose, trying to fill up all the bottom of your ribs and the back. Even do some belly breathing if need be, but we're going to leave the chest still. And then when we exhale, we're going to do it through pursed lips, a really gentle flow. It's not forced, as are none of the movements that we're going to be doing, they're not going to be forced. Everything is just within your own capabilities. So really nice big inhale through that nose, into the bottoms, keep the ribs, keeping the chest still, and then we're going to exhale through pursed lips as if you're blowing out a candle really softly. And again. So our next exhale, so keep breathing. Your next exhale, we are going to think about drawing that belly button into the spine a little bit, starting to activate these inner abdominals. And then we are then going to think on the next exhale after that about your pelvic floor. So imagine, say it moves this far. We're not going to take it all the way up to the top. We're just going to take it 50 to 60% up, and then we're going to let it go on the inhale. So you're going to exhale, pursed lips, blowing out a flame. Belly button is going into the spine and your pelvic floor is coming up. Your bum is relaxed, your jaw is relaxed. Inhale through your nose. And then exhale through pursed lips, trying to draw belly button in as pelvic floor comes up. Just do one more breath. Okay, now we're going to start flexing through our feet. So we're going to roll through the foot one at a time, individually, rolling from the heel down to the ball of the foot. Pushing the heel forward so you're feeling a stretch through the front of the ankle. And making sure that you're not turning your ankle in or out. It is going forwards as if trying to go over the toes. We're now going to add our hands in. So our wrists are going to go the same as our feet, alternate directions. Fingers go up on one, down on the other. We're taking palm towards your bottom of your arm, palm towards the underneath of your arm, and the back of the hand towards the top of your arm. Reaching through the wrists. Okay, and release. We're now going to turn our feet in to face each other on the soles, and then out so the soles are facing away. Rolling through your foot from side to side. Just waking it up. Then arms are down by the sides, feet are relaxed now. Imagine you're holding on to two door handles or something, and we're going to twist through the arms, exhaling to take them back. So you're twisting from the shoulders, we're not twisting from the elbow or the wrist. Just rotating through the shoulders. So squeeze them shoulder blades together and open up the chest. and then exhale and take it the other way. Over exaggerate. But pelvis is staying still. So just quickly on any of the exercises that we're going to do today, always make sure you leave them feeling like you could do a few more. Do not go to the point of exhaustion. That's how you say that word? Just sounds really funny. Okay, and release the arms. So like we've been doing for the past 5 weeks, this is week 6, where you're going to inhale and take your head forward into a turtleneck. Exhale, take it back again, giving yourself a double chin. Inhale to drop your chin to your chest, and then we're going to exhale as we slouch down, roll through the spine, taking the belly button back as if we're rolling over a giant ball. Well, technically you are. Take it as far as you can go, hold for the inhale, and then exhale and wind from the back up to the head. Then we're going to inhale as we turn to look over shoulder, letting the opposite knee fall out. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale as we go to the other side, letting the knee fall out and back. Turtleneck as we take it forward on the inhale. Exhale, back up. Inhale, drop that chin to chest, start rounding it down. Following the ant that's running down the middle of the body. Taking it as far as your body allows, tilting back through the pelvis slightly. Hold for your inhale, and then exhale, unwind. Chin goes to the opposite shoulder, keeping it in line, we're not twisting as knee falls out. Exhale as we bring it back in. Other side. Pelvic floor comes up as we move the leg. Back to the head. Chin to chest on the inhale, and then exhale, follow it down. Trying to curl your back out as if you were a cat. Hold for the inhale, breathing into the back to increase that stretch, and then exhale, pelvic floor comes up as we start to restack the spine. Inhale as we turn the head and let knee fall out. Exhale, center. Other side. Last time through it. Head comes forward. Exhale, reach it up through that imaginary string. Drop chin to chest on the inhale, and then exhale as we round it down. One vertebrae at a time. Going as far as we can manage. Pelvis tilts back slightly to increase that stretch. Hold for your inhale, and then exhale as we roll back up. Head turns to the side as the knee comes out, pelvic floor comes up, and then we move the knee in. Other side. And relax on that one. So our next one, we are going to do some arm floats. So we're going to inhale as we take the arm up to shoulder height, leaving the palm facing the floor. Once there, you're going to exhale as we turn the palm and take the fingertips to the ceiling. Inhale as we take it back down to shoulder height. Exhale as we rotate through the arm and we come back down. Other side. Shoulder height, we exhale and rotate through the arm. Palms up to ceiling on the way down to shoulder height. Rotate and lower. Other side. Rotating when we get to shoulder height. And again. We're going to add on if you wish. So we're going to inhale and then exhale as we take the arm up to the ceiling. Inhale as we reaching the fingertips up to the ceiling. Shoulder comes up to the ear. Exhale as we slide that shoulder blade back down. Arm straight. Inhale to lower. Exhale to finish. Other side. Keep the arms straight when we are reaching and bringing it back down. 2 more on each side. We're not moving through the body as we're taking the fingertips up to the ceiling. We're just feeling a nice opening down one side of the body. Not sure if that was 2, so I'll just do 1 more each side. feet are anchored to the floor and I'm equal through them. Okay, arms coming out in front now. We are palm to palm, shoulders are down and back. We are sitting nice and tall. Pelvis is not rocked under. Inhale as you take one hand down the arm to the chest. You're going to exhale and take the elbow to the side, turning to look over your shoulder. Inhale as we open the arm out into a 90-degree angle, and then exhale as we close, coming back palm to palm, fingers to fingers. Other side. Exhale as we turn, only a slight turn to 90 degrees. Inhale to open, exhale to close, keeping them shoulder blades back. This is just a very minimum twist through the spine. Pelvic floor on every exhale. And shoulders stay down, don't let them come up to your ears. So it's 4 movements, an inhale and exhale, inhale, exhale. Exhale as we turn, inhale to open, exhale, close. One more time through each one. Keep them arms up. Pelvic floor comes up as we close and shake them out. Arms down by your sides now. We're going to go into some side bends. So we're going to inhale. We're not going to think about crunching. We're going to think about lengthening. So create space through that rib and hip. Exhale as we come down. Back up, sorry. So inhale as you open up through the rib. Take the rib away from the hip. Exhale, pelvic floor comes up as we come up. Don't bend too far, it's just small movements. Pelvic floor up, we come up. We stay straight through our spine, lifting up through that imaginary string. And it's as if we've got 2 panes of glass in front and behind us. We cannot twist, we're just rocking side to side. Shoulders are staying in line with each other, we're not taking them up to the ears. If you want to add on, we can inhale and we take the arm up, sweeping it in an arc. Exhale, drop it back down. Over to the other side. This will increase the stretch. If it's too much, go back to arms down by your side. Push down through the hip of the arm that's going over. Really separate rib and hip. Last one on each side now. And relax. Okay, coming up to standing. You're going to put the chair next to you for support. We're going to hand on the hip, relax through our supporting knee. Weight is even through our foot. We're going to inhale as we tap the floor in front, back into the middle. Side, middle, behind, squeezing that bum, center. So use your bum as you take your leg out to the side and to the back. We're reaching the foot away from us, pointing through our toes. We're not locking the knee on this supporting leg. I think I put an extra side one in then. Have we been doing them to the side when we come back? Maybe we should start. Last one through. Standing nice and tall. Think about where your bowl of water is. Okay, we're now going to tap forward, circle the leg around and back. Keep the foot on the floor at all times. Stand nice and tall and squeeze that bum of the leg that's moving. We're now going to reverse. Tap it back, circle it round. Back. Stand nice and tall. Don't want to see rocking through the sides. Last one. Brilliant. swap the chair over, or you move to the other side because we've got the other leg to do. Nice and tall again. Soft knee that's supporting us, weights even through that foot. Tap it forward, back. Squeeze the bum as we take it to the side, centre. Squeeze the bum as we take it back, centre. Remember to pelvic floor comes up and then you move on the exhale. Use these stomach muscles to start drawing in the leg. Right, now we're going to start tapping on the way back because that's what we seem to do on the way on the other leg. Don't lock that knee. This is our final time through before we circle. Okay, inhale to take the toe forward, exhale, circle it on the ground and back. And again. Keep that supporting knee soft. Pelvis is neutral, extending tall through the crown of the head. Pelvic floor comes up as you circle the leg around and reverse it. Squeeze that bum so you don't tilt your pelvis. Make your circles as small as you need to and relax. Give that bum a wiggle. Okay. Holding on to your chair, I will go sideways, see if it's an easier view. Your chair's just there for support, so legs are wider than the mat. Don't take them too wide though. And then we're going to inhale as we take the bum back. The knee comes into the centre of the front foot, forcing the knee out as we just lean into that knee on one side. Exhale back up, over to the other side. So we squeeze our bum, pelvic floor comes up as we rise. Don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Without the chair, you guys use the chair, but without the chair, it's a nice stretch through that leg, squeeze and up, other side. Recruit them bum muscles. Push the floor away through that supporting foot. Just going to do 2 more each side. Stop if you need to stop though. Don't let that knee come over the toes. Last one. Well done. So, coming down onto the floor, you're going onto one knee. You're going to make sure the toe is untucked behind. That knee is under your hip. The other leg is on a separate track, but not too far because we don't want to overstretch the middle. So, knee is over your ankle. You're going to squeeze the bum of this back leg and just push your pelvis forward, feeling a lovely stretch through the front of the thigh that's not on the floor. If your knees are bad or feeling sore, just wrap a towel down and kneel on a towel and use your chair for support. Push back through that top leg, front leg, to swap the knees over. So, toes untucked, knee is underneath my hip. Squeeze my bum as I push my hip forward. Feeling a nice stretch through this part. The knee at the front doesn't go past the middle of that front foot. And then take it back. So, coming on to all fours. Hands are underneath our shoulders, knees are underneath our hips, elbows are out to the sides. We're extending through the crown of the head. We're pushing equally through our entire palm of our hand and the fingers that are widespread. We're not sinking into our shoulders, but we're not pushing the floor away too much. We're in a nice, even position. And then we're reaching through our tailbones at the back, engaging our core. We're going to inhale as we tap one hand to the shoulder, exhale, lower, reach out. Hold for an inhale if we can, exhale, bring it back down. Other side, inhale as we tap, exhale as we extend. Hold for the inhale, exhale down. And again, overarm. Sorry, I thought I'd put my phone on silent, I forgot. If you are struggling to hold, we can do the arms on a separate. So we can change our breathing so that we are inhaling to prepare and not moving. Then we're going to exhale and tap the shoulder. Inhale to extend and then exhale down. Hold for your inhale, exhale tap. Inhale, extend, exhale down. Or we can just go with our shoulder taps on an inhale, exhale, lower the hand. Just one more of whatever you're doing. Okay, now we are going to extend through our legs. So we're going to inhale as we slide the leg back. Exhale, draw it back in. Over to the other side. If you can, we're going to see if we can lift the leg and extend it away. Exhale, lower it down. Other side. As we do this, I don't want hips to rotate up or down. Keep them hips level. You're going to have some rocking from side to side. Just try and minimize it if we can. So push your hand in to the floor to support that leg movement. Always bring knees back to where they started. We're now going to keep the leg out, whether it's on the floor or in the air. If it's in the air, you can lower it down if you need to, but we're going to bum kick for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down. Over to the other side. Keep that hip facing the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Sit your bum back and reach as far forward into child's pose as we can. Knees are apart to allow room for bump. And then walk your hands in. Well done. Coming on to our bums, we're going to sit cross-legged for some side bends. We can either sit cross-legged or one foot in front of the other. Whatever is comfiest for you at this time. Making sure we are sitting nice and tall. Our shoulders are down and relaxed, extending through our imaginary string. Arms at the side, level with the bum. We're going to inhale as we take an arm up and over into a gentle opening through the ribs. We're going to exhale as we twist towards the ceiling. Only tiny, tiny movement. Inhale back. Exhale as we twist towards the floor. Inhale back. And then we're going to exhale as we come up and over. So really small movements. So we're just going to do one side at a time. So our supporting hand is going to take some weight. We're pushing down through this hip. Inhale as we take the arm up and over. Push the elbow gently into your side. Give you a bit of support. Exhale as we turn up to the ceiling very gently. Inhale back. Exhale as we turn our shoulders towards our knee. Exhale back. Inhale. Sorry, exhale from down. I'm getting really mixed up. 2 more. Inhale as the arms come over. Exhale, slight twist as we look up to the ceiling. Inhale as we come back to center. Exhale as we turn chest to knee. Inhale back to center. Exhale over. Last time. Well done. So the leg that was at the front, we're now going to swap over. Again, whether it's tucked underneath you or released, it doesn't matter. Palms on the floor, level with your hips, sitting nice and tall. Same on this side. Inhale as we go over, opening up, separating from rib to hip. Exhale as we twist to look gently to the ceiling. Inhale, center. Exhale, chest to knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. Remember that on every exhale we are doing pelvic floors. So pelvic floor comes up as we turn to the ceiling. Pelvic floor comes up as we turn to the knee. Exhale as we lower, pelvic floor comes up. 2 more. Last one. Pelvic floor up. Pelvic floor up. Pelvic floor up. Well done. Okay, coming back up to standing. We are going to do some push-ups on our chair. These are too difficult. You can find a wall. When we're at the wall, hands are level with the shoulders. We are arm distance away from the wall, and then we're just going to inhale as we bring the elbows back, chest goes forward, bum stays still, push through the feet, push through the wall, come back up to standing. If you are using the chair, hands are on the chair, we can do it from this position, or if you want more of a challenge, walk your feet back, so you'd be in like a standing plank. Push through your feet, make sure your heels are on the floor so your legs are taking your weight, your arms are taking your weight. You're going to inhale as you drop your elbows to the side, only come down a fraction, exhale, pelvic floor comes up, push through the chair, straighten the arms back up. We're just going to do 3 more. So we're not leading with the head, squeeze them shoulder blades together, belly button to spine, exhale, push the chair away. I made a lie, maybe do 2 more. So we'll just do 1 more. Because that's speaking too much. And you're done. If you feel like you could do more, please by all means do more. Okay, still standing behind your chair. We did these on, I'm not sure if it was last week or the week before. You're going to stand on 1 foot. The other leg is going to tap behind you. We're going to inhale as we bend our knee, not letting it come forward past the toes. We're taking the bum back and drawing the leg in and behind, and then we're going to exhale, push the ground away through my supporting leg, tapping back. We're going to do 3 more. Back is straight, push, squeeze the bum, bring that pelvic floor up. Inhale, down. Exhale, push. Last one, I think that makes 4. Swap sides. So we're not sinking through the shoulders. Inhale as we drop the knee. Don't let the knee come out to the side. Exhale, push everything away. Don't let that knee come past the toes. It's more the bum going backwards. Exhale, push up and back. 2 more. So my knee's in line with my toe. It's not going out to the side. Last one. Push through my entire foot and tap back. And we've done a bit of a thigh workout. Again, do more if you wish, or less if you wish. Only do 2. Completely up to you, whatever you're feeling like on the day that you do these sessions. Okay, now seated on your chair. Pop yourself towards the back, but still sit nice and tall. Don't sit back into the back of the seat if it's a bit reclining. Hands are behind your head, but you're not putting any pressure through your fingertips. Elbows are out to the side and we're sitting nice and tall. I want you to exhale and deflate these a bit. Oops, sorry, I need a bit. Excuse me. So you're going to exhale, deflate through the front of the ribs, sink them into the back, keeping them over your hips, shoulders down. We're going to inhale as we squeeze the elbows together. Do not put any weight through these fingers on your head. Exhale, bring them back to center. Inhale as we squeeze them back. Exhale, pelvic floor comes up, back to center. We're going to do 2 more before we change the breathing around. Keep them shoulders down, just squeeze through your shoulder blades and relax. If you feel like you're pushing weight through your fingertips, bring them to the side of your head. This time we're going to squeeze on the exhale instead of the inhale. So we're going to inhale as we hold, exhale as we squeeze our shoulder blades together. Don't let them ribs arch. Inhale back. Exhale, squeeze. Keep them ribs deflated to the back. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale. One more exhale. And lower your arms down and shake them out. Sitting back into your chair, but sit long. I don't want you to slump into it. Think nice and long as you sit back into your chair. Arms by your sides. We are going to inhale as we take them up. We're going to take them past the head. We're going to try and lean back into the chair. Reaching our fingertips away. We're not taking them. We're reaching our fingertips to the ceiling behind us, and then we're going to exhale so we lower them back down. So this is a length movement. You're pushing your bum into the chair. You're reaching your fingertips up and to the corners behind you. You're not reaching back with your thumbs, okay? So palms facing each other. Inhale as we take the arms up. Reach up and backwards, arching through that spine a little bit. Let your head fall back. And then exhale as we bring them back. 2 more. These shouldn't be hurting your spine. We're just reaching through. Sink them shoulder blades down and then exhale and release. Last one. So ribs can open on this part. Exhale and drop them back down. Just so we've opened up the top part of your back and your chest. Okay, so laying on our sides. We are flying through these today. We've only got a couple more left to do. So you're going to need space either end of the mat because we're going to be, I don't think your arm's going to be laid out, but we're going to be moving the leg. Okay, so extend the arm out. Have your palm flat on the floor. Pop pillows under yourself if you need to make yourself comfy. Try and line yourself up as best as you can. Flexing both feet, pushing down through that top hip. Making sure you've got a gap in your side if possible. Shoulders are down and back away from the ears. We are going to bend this bottom leg 90 degrees away from us. Point your toe if it makes it easier. You're going to definitely point the toe on that front top leg and reach even further. Make sure you are on your trouser seam of your bottom leg. You're not rocked back onto your bum or forward onto the front of your thigh. Just need to rearrange my bra a minute. Okay, so popping hand flat on the floor. You can pop some weight through this hand if you need to. We're going to inhale as we lift the leg up, and then we're going to exhale as we tap the leg behind us. Inhale as we lift it back up again. Exhale, tap down to the side of you. And again, inhale as we take it up. Exhale as we lower behind, squeezing your bum, stretching out through that hip. If you can't reach the floor, that is fine. Do not force it. As long as you're feeling a nice stretch through the front of that hip. So squeeze your bum. Take your toes back to the floor. Lift on inhales. Exhale, squeeze and lower. Fly and I've lost count. We're just going to do 2 more and hopefully that will be 6. Don't rock back on that bottom leg. Pelvic floor comes up as we lower the leg. Okay, drawing both knees in and forward so your feet are level with the back. With your bum, sorry. We're going to take our arm, top arm down, really reach through the fingertips, reach through your entire arm, trying to pull that shoulder blade down. And we're going to pump our arms 10 times for 10 sets. So we're going to do a side lying 100. So we're going to imagine we've got a big lump of jelly behind us And we're going to push that jelly away. You're going to keep your shoulder as still as possible. So this is working your tricep. And you've got to squeeze your entire body to stop yourself from rocking too much. Just breathe normally. Make sure we're taking it backwards, not up. We're halfway. Stop if you need to. Keep pushing that hip away. So arms should be getting pretty tired now. I think we've got 2 more to go. 2 more sets of 10, so 20 pumps. I've been talking, so I'm not really counting. So we could have done more than 100. And relax. Okay, take yourself over to the other side. Lay yourself down, prop yourself up with pillows if needed. Shoulders are down, we are on our trouser seams, both feet are flexed. You can't see me, but oh yes you can, now he's laid down. Shoulders are down and back, use this top hand for support. Make sure we are pushing through our top hip, so our hips are in line and we get a little mouse hold. Try and keep that mouse hold as you bend your bottom leg. Point your top leg, foot on the top leg, reaching it away from you. We're going to inhale as we lift it up to hip height, exhale as we feel the stretch down the front and we tap behind. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Pelvic floor comes up as we lower that leg. Try not to sink through the side that's laid on the floor, so we're really opening up through that hip. Feeling a stretch through the body. Keep reaching the leg away. I think we've got 2 more. Don't force any movement. Okay, bending your top knee, draw your knees in towards you a little bit so feet are level with your bum. Arm is down by your side. Reaching through the fingers. Big thick wall of jelly behind and we've just got to slodge it away. Keep the elbow as still as possible. Still keep our hips stacked, so push that top hip away from you. Try not to rock through the body. Make your movements smaller if you're finding you're rocking. So this is all about creating your own tension. To work through them triceps. Remember to take your pelvic floors up on your exhales. And then we've got 2 lots more to do. Feels like a bit of a weird exercise because we're not actually doing that much, but it should be pretty much burning. Okay, final 10. And relax your arms. Okay, bringing yourself over onto your elbows and your bum. Make sure the weight's through the forearms, feet are on the floor, and we're just going to do some pelvic tilts. We're not sinking into the shoulders, and we're not squeezing our bum as we're tilting. Try not to have your head pushed up here. Let it relax through your shoulders. Okay, so once we've found our neutral, So we're not on our sitting bones and we're not on the very top of our pelvis. We're on the little flat bit, the meaty bit of the bum at the back. Oh, it's not that meaty, maybe. Okay, so we're going to do bicycle movements. So you're going to inhale as you lift the leg up, keeping the knee bent. We're going to exhale as we straighten and push it down. And then we're going to inhale as we bring it back up. Exhale, hold. And again, other side. Pelvic floor comes up as we straighten and lower. Inhale to draw the knee up. Exhale to hold. And again, other side. Other side. We've got 2 more on each side. Can't even count to 2. We're just going to do 1 more on each side, because then I think that's 4. Okay, now we're going to reverse it. So you're going to inhale as we straighten. We're going to exhale. Pelvic floor is going to come up as we lift through that leg, taking the toe away into a bend. Inhale, lower. Exhale, hold. So inhale as we straighten the leg out. Exhale, reach through the toes. Pelvic floor comes up as we draw the knee in and bend. Inhale to hold. If you can, we're just going to do it on 1 exhale. So we're going to exhale a really nice long to bring it in. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, scoop in. Do not move through that pelvis. Use that pelvic floor to help you pull the leg in. 1 more each side. And relax. I was going to say roll down, but we can't roll down. So just come up to seated and give your shoulders a bit of a roll backwards and forwards. And turn your head from side to side. Okay, going back down. Last ones to do. We're going to inhale as we lift the leg up to tabletop. We're going to exhale and extend. We're going to inhale as we lower. Exhale, bring it back up and in. Okay. Inhale to take the leg up, keeping it bent. Exhale to straighten. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, scoop it in and pop it back on the floor. Only take the leg as low as your body is willing to do. We're not tilting through the pelvis. And our pelvic floor is helping us bring that leg back up. Just do 1 more on each side. And bring yourself up. So hands are behind you, arms are facing out to the sides, and we're just going to rock the knees from side to side, just opening up slightly through them hips. Don't have to take them to the floor. I'm going for a walk, as you can see. Just 1 more each side. Okay, then you are going to lay on your side. This is going to be a very weird stretch. I've been thinking how we can stretch your bum out. So you're going to flex the foot at the bottom. Pad yourself up if you need to. This top leg, we're going to pop it just in front of the knee if we can. And then we're going to gently push the knee of the top leg up towards the ceiling. It's not a conventional stretch in the bum, but it does something. Fine. Okay, we're then going to take the foot take it to your bum. Try and bend that bottom knee if you need to. Try and get knee to knee. Push the pelvis forward. Open up through the chest. So really roll that shoulder back. So you're arching through your back. Squeezing your shoulder blades. Squeezing your bum. And release. And then take it over to the other side. So lay yourself down. If you don't want to come down, we can just come up onto the arm. Don't rest your head in your hand though. Pop your arm on the floor. Bottom leg is straight. Top of the foot is flat on the floor, and we're going to push that knee towards the ceiling. This is a really nice side stretch actually if you're up on your arm. Keep weight in this hand, and if you are up on your arm, don't sink into your shoulder. Make sure you're pushing the floor away. Okay, grabbing that foot, bending your bottom knee if you need to. We're going to roll the top shoulder back as you pull the foot into your bum, pushing your hips forward. So you're feeling a lovely stretch down the front thigh. And then release. Bringing yourself up onto all fours. Oh no, sorry, we've not done our pelvic floors, have we? So you can either lay yourself down and have a bit of a chill out, or we can do this seated on your feet or on your bum, whatever you're feeling like. But we're just going to sit nice and tall for our pelvic floors. So we are going to inhale this time and take the pelvic floor up. Hold it for 5 seconds, and then if it's still there, we're going to exhale and let it go again. So you're going to breathe at your own pace. Your bum's relaxed, your jaw's relaxed, your eyes are relaxed, your shoulders are relaxed. Everything's just Mr. Softy, except that pelvic floor that's coming up on your inhale. Do not squeeze your bum as you lift your pelvic floor. Going to do one more. Okay, so now we have been working towards, we've done compass. So we're kind of going to do a bit of compass. So we're going to take it north, all the way up to the top, and then I want you to try and see if you can circle it down to the bottom and back round to the top. You're going to do 5. Try and make it as smooth as possible and keep your jaw still, your tongue still, your eyeball still. Okay, take it back up to the top, and then whatever you were doing, we are now going to reverse it. Just bear with me, keep trying these. Okay, and now we're going to give it 10 pulses. Pick it up, drop it, pick it up, drop it, pick it up, drop it. Quick fire. And release. So if you are on your knees, stay there-ish. If you're laid down, come up onto your knees, because I just want you to see if it's possible for you to curl your toes under. Sit your bum back on your heels, so we're stretching out the base of the feet. Try and keep everything facing forwards, don't let them fall out to the side. Interlock your fingers and then just rotate through the wrists. If you can't bear to sit on your feet, just untuck them. And then over the other way. And then release, hands and feet. So coming onto all fours. I'm going to have a dog in the way, so I'll move up to this way. Okay, so hands underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. We are going to take one hand and rotate it in towards the other side. So your elbow is out to the side. You're going to take your opposite hand and we're going to thread it through, pushing our weight into our supporting hand, resting our head on the floor. There's no weight through your head, you're trying to get the shoulder down. Your bum is up in the air, pushing back, hopefully near your knees. You can bring this top arm out slightly, and the more weight you put in this top arm, the further you can reach through and the deeper the stretch. Just breathe in this position. Take your knees further back if you need to, or wider if you need to, and then push yourself up. And then we're going to take it over to the other side. So take your hand in. Opposite hand is going to thread through. Bum goes back. Head comes down, but my weight's on my shoulder and my supporting arm. It is not on my head. Feel a really nice stretch across the shoulder blades. And back up again. Okay, we're just going to do a cat and a cow. Just the cat here, and we're not going to do the cow. So untuck your toes, make sure your knees are underneath your hips, your hands are underneath your shoulders, and we've got a fair gap between hands and knees. Elbows are out to the sides, we're extending tall through the crown of the head and the coccyx. Inhale into your side ribs, and then exhale, tuck that tailbone under as we round up and over. Chin dropping to chest, head falling down. Hold for an inhale, and then you're going to exhale, lead with your head as we come back to a neutral spine. We are not arching this time. And again, move on the exhale, start from the tailbone, working your way up, pushing the ground away from you. Hold for inhales, exhale and wind. 2 more. Last one, keeping your elbows out so they're not locked. Exhale and tuck that tailbone under, pelvic floor comes up. And winding. Okay. Coming into a kneeling hip flexor again. One foot is in front of the other. Squeeze the bum of that supporting leg and push forwards. The knee needs to come out to the side a bit for room, that is fine, as long as you're feeling a nice stretch through this front hip. And back. Working the back hip, leg comes forward, squeeze your bum and push. Don't push too much, you don't want to damage your knees. Push your weight back through this front leg and bring yourself up to standing when you're ready. Just going to stretch out the front, so you're going to bend one leg, other leg is going to go straight, foot is flexed, and we're going to bend forward till we feel a stretch through the back of that leg. Hold on to the chair if you need to. And then come up, we're going to take the back foot back, push through that heel, bend through the front leg. Heel is down on the back leg, feeling a nice stretch through the calf. We are tall through the crown of our head. And then swapping our feet over. So we had the leg that we've just spent, that was straight first, is going to bend as the other leg straightens, toes curl up towards you, bum sits back. Knee doesn't go over your toes with your bent leg. And then we can rise up, take the front leg back, bend the back leg, push down through the heel. And we're nice and tall through the crown of the head. Make sure we are facing forwards in hips and shoulders. And then bring yourself back up. Hands on your shoulders, we're just going to do some big shoulder circles. And then reverse them. we can, make sure we're touching elbows. Open up through the back. And then take the arms out, and we're just going to wrap the head and back again. Get some movement back into these shoulders. Other side. And release. And then I just want you to do some bum kicks. Last one each side. And then keeping one foot still, we're just going to push the heel forward, rocking side to side, through from the big toe down to the little. And then we're going to curl our toes under and push gently through the heel to stretch out the front of the foot. And then same on the other side. Push the heel, so on the ball of the foot, heel is pushing forwards gently, and we're going to rock through the toes from the ball of the big toe to the ball of the little toe. And then tuck the toes under, give them a nice squidge, and then shake them out. Shake everything out. Loosen yourself off. Do some hip rolls, shoulder rolls, other side. Dance silly. Okay, so realigning. Our feet are hip width apart and our toes are facing forwards. We're just going to softly rock forwards and backwards, lifting the heels up a little bit, lifting the toes up a little bit. Spreading our weight through imaginary four corners of our feet, 2 at the front, 2 at the back. And then when your weight's even, you can stop. You're feeling grounded throughout. Your knees are nice and soft. We are not locking them into place. Just give them a shake, make sure they are. Pelvic tilt forwards and backwards. Try not to squeeze your bum as you bring the pelvis under. And then make the movements smaller and smaller till you've found your middle ground, where your waters are calm. Belly button might hopefully feel like it's drawn in a little bit, and your bum is relaxed. Knees are still soft, weight's even through the feet. Ribs are over our hips. If they're not, sink back through them top ribs into the back. Shoulders are down and back, are extending tall through the crown of your head. You're going to inhale as you sweep your arms up, reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, pelvic floor comes up as we bring the arms down. And well done, that was your session. It's the end of block 1. Hope you've enjoyed it, and see you next week for block 2. Bye.